You know, this is the, that's what that is. All right, guys, this is Neil with SFJ4x4.com, Simpson Family Jeep, shooting from our studio in Conneaut, Ohio. And we're back again for another great marketplace review. We all know the automotive market is like losing their nugget right now because people can't buy and sell vehicles fast enough. Dealerships are selling things way overpriced. Manufacturers are selling them at or below values. There's upcharges everywhere. And this is a great time to be into vehicles because we're like in the modern era of like the muscle car, right? We've got big V8 Jeeps and diesel Jeeps and all types of very cool things. And every day they're being bought and sold on the interwebs. So if you're just joining us for the first time, you will know that we have a series of these that you can find here on our YouTube channel, where I, as a arguably a professional in the automotive industry and certainly with Jeep vehicles, review your listing. We're reviewing them for a number of things. One, how convincing is it of your ability to sell your vehicle that you have, and do you really want to sell it? Two, can you actually make me come out my pocket with the money for the vehicle that you have listed? Three, is it actually that good of a vehicle, or are you just pretending and hoping that you're going to cash out on somebody else's needs? And four, are you just trying to polish a turd and put lipstick on a pig and get some money for something you really shouldn't? And if you've seen some of our previous videos, you'll know that that I'm coming for you if that's the case, because I've taken apart a couple Jeeps and showed where those Jeeps were kind of upchurched just for the sale at the little buy here, pay here lot. So without further ado, what I'm going to do, I'm like Dr. Seuss. I'm going to go in. We have 4 different Jeep listings, all from one of the main marketplaces on Facebook. Additionally, I'm going to review them with you, and you get to follow along. And then we're going to go ahead and rank the listing. We're going to give it a 0 to 5-star rating. Most listings, I guess I'm critical, get between, a 2 and a 4-star at best. There's silly things that I'm always looking for. How good are the pictures? How many pictures? Did you really convince me to sell it or buy it? Did you convince me that you want to sell it? And then at the very end, I'm going to rank them kind of in a fast way to just say what is worth the money and what's not. Hopefully you'll learn something both as a consumer and maybe as a seller that will help you sell your vehicle in the future for the maximum amount of money, or as a buyer, not get hosed in the process of buying your next project that you just don't need. I understand. I've got a yard full of them. You don't need to be that way. Without further ado, let's see what the guys have found for me today. All right, into one of my favorite groups here. And let's go ahead and click on this and let's see what the listing says. That's kind of a nice picture. It's not the picture I clicked on, though. 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. If you've watched these videos before, nothing irritates me more than like a cattywampus title. And why they say Jeep, I don't quite understand, but it's something to do with how you fill in the title for the listing. But I see this too often. Jeep Gladiator Rubicon driven 3,784 miles. At least you took the time to at least make me think that's a realistic number of that's on the odometer. Let's come down here. If you are looking for a stock Jeep at stock prices, then this is not the one for you. Oh, well, got that out of the way. Will reduce price without aftermarket wheels, tires, and no worn winch or KC lights. Trades welcomed. No projects or 10-foot paint jobs. Oh, we know what they're talking about. 1968-70 Chevelle, Nova, Impala, Charger, or your iconic Chevy of the 50s, mid 50s range. All right, that's those are reasonable. Honestly, reasonable. The person wants 63.9. Okay, convince me it's worth 63.9, and I'll tell you those are reasonable prices. We'll see. Stored for the winter. It always makes me sad. A new Jeep, use it, man. That's what it's for. Whatever. Private owner, clean Carfax. I should hope so. It's 21. Big VIN number there. That's if you need to get the bank to buy your Jeep for you. 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon GT 4-wheel drive. As if there was any other option. 3,784 miles, black exterior, black leather, 3.6 V6 auto. Again, as if there's any other options. Navigation, front trail camera. Okay, it was stock in most applications in that era. LED light package, I dig it. Alpine Premium 5-speaker audio or 9-speaker audio. Tilt telescoping wheel. Factory steel bumpers, zone control. This is all just like if I was reading the window sticker. Additional added items, information, and pictures. There we go. That's really that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. What do we got going on in this picture? I'm looking at the interior. You can tell they were actually using the back seat. We've got this, kind of divider organizer there. Let's keep trucking. All right, nice looking Jeep. Somebody steps. Nice tire wheel package. Nothing's going to light the world on fire, man. They kind of look like Steelies from here. Okay, pretty standard. Pretty standard. What tires are those? Are those Mickey Thompsons? All right, we're bed linered in the rear. Oh, they are Mickey Thompson Baja Boss. That's what I was looking at. Okay, actually, I dig these. These are the new aluminum wheels. They're meant to look like old Steelies. I'm fairly certain this is the new. I can't see whose cap that is, but they made sure to take the picture wet. Everything looks better wet. I'm digging the fact that they're all in landscape. Okay, there it is. Seal the deal. I'm in. I'm a buyer. Look at that. American flag little tree. Okay. I like it. I love the contrast stitch in the seats. You got the little red inlay. Obviously, have the Rubicon red here on the dash. Nice clean. This is just a nice clean Jeep. Pretty standard stuff. Got the big entertainment package. It's on your Rubicons. This is pretty good. Pretty decent little Jeep. Whoa, we got the beats. Boom, boom. You can really, the kids will be impressed when you're picking them up from school. 17x9 Black Rhino Prim wheels. Love them. 37-12-5, 17 Mickey Thompson Baja, the Baja Boss. Tinted windows, rear doors, 5, driver, blah, blah, blah. They spent money on tint. Taser Mini, Weston HDX drop step running boards. That was the running boards I noted from the beginning. BRP AutoZine 8-inch subwoofer box. Rockford Fosgate, bunch of 8-inch subs, audio control. They were all about the beats, the little add-ons. New Concepts wire. They're very happy about that 1-gauge, 0-gauge stuff. Mic tuning. Oh my God, we're all about lights and sound. Terraflex Jeep Gladiator JT Performance Spacer Leveling Kit. Man, we will give a fancy title to anything these days. Gracious. Performance Spacer. All right, Line-X spray-on bed liner. I can't even pronounce this. Odro Tanu cover. I don't know what that is. Somebody tell me in the comments. What is that? How are you supposed to pronounce that? I've never heard of that, but maybe it's nice. Jeep all-weather floor mats. Redline tuning hood struts. I gotta be honest. In all the years of my experience, I did not expect hood struts to be something that a seller was proud of and that they intended to include in their sales listing. You know what? More power to you, because honestly, your listing so far has been very good. I don't know that I'm the buyer, but so far your listing has been pretty good. So, put the hood struts in there. Do you? All right. Alien sunshade. Good stuff. Riding Air antenna. They're really reaching. They're making sure that everything is listed. We got some Amazon door lock covers because it's just acronyms. Gray grab tray, passenger storage. They're putting everything. Function drink holder, phone holder, and multifunction phone holder. New, not installed, worn winch with the S. So they got the Evo 12S, the big in. Winch carrier plate, factory 55 ultra hook, and the KC highlights to the 6-inch slim lights. Hey, that's a good listing. That's a good write-up, comprehensive. And we're kind of back to the beginning of where the pictures were. You know what? I got to tell you, look at this, all these landscape pictures. I can't even get on you because you did nice landscape pictures. Things worked out really well in that regard. I'm gonna give this one. I got to give this to you. It might not be what sells me, but man, you made it workable. I'm going to give this one. This one is a legit 4.18 stars on the listing. Little things that I might have liked to see a little more. Turn the gauges on, turn the dash panel on. Let me see that. Shoot up from the bottom. I want to see some of the chassis. I'm sure it's gorgeous and it's not scaly at all, but show me some of those pictures. And I like the write-up over here as well. Take the time, not just hit me up with a screenshot over here. But otherwise, man, nice Jeep, nice listing. Is the price right there? I don't know, but it's definitely it's a jump-off point, and you're not wrong. I just don't know if it's the exact right. So, whatever. It's not bad. All right, moving right along. We're going to jump in here. We've got a 2011 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Sport Utility 4-door, 24,300, driven 1,029, 433 miles. Again, another person who I think factually is representing their vehicle. Very cool. Seller's description, there is none. All right, sell me. That's your job. You got to sell me now. Right, we got chain link in the back. We got the Jeep. We're getting artistic. We got this like urban artistic thing going on here. And it's dark. I can't actually tell. In my old man eyes, it's too shadowy, and I don't know, the tire's lost in the wheel well. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, we got the big entertainment package. Maybe like I don't remember whose that is. It's Stinger or something like that. Decent looking interior. We got the dumpster. As much of this picture, I get to see a little bit of the gauge cluster here, and I can confirm that our mileage is pretty accurate. Let me get in there. 128. Yeah, okay. So pretty accurate. There, got 129,433 up there. But as much in this, again, we're on the urban art. I can see we're fully surrounded by chain link and dumpsters. So that's a cool picture. All right, we just jumped out of the Jeep, ran to the back, and took a picture. Got 20s, got the backup lights, got the fresh, the fresh LED, got the whip over here. Decent. There's my gauge That's my gauge cluster picture. I appreciate that. I really do. Helps me have consumer confidence in the process. There's the back seat. Pretty standard interior. Oh, I clicked through too fast. We got lots of little, pockets. We got what the heck's going on down here. We got switches and buttons, and not bad. It's clean enough. Definitely a user. There's our fun artistic, right? Tilt the camera. I'm not against the tilt the camera picture. Does it help you sell the Jeep? I don't know, but I think it's fun. There's a side shot. Other than the lighting, this is a good picture. This person's got a little bit of an artistic eye. We've got there's a lot of Amazon parts on here. Let's be honest. This like fitment here, like how high this is, and our light bars up here. That thing whistles. I can just tell you it whistles. We got all the pod lights. We got pod lights down here. That's what that switch panel inside was for. Hard top. This is the that's what that is. Okay, and we're back. So you told me absolutely nothing about the Jeep. You took some decent pictures. You factually represented it in the odometer. You showed me that it has an interior. You jumped out of your Jeep. You ran back and took a picture back here. You thought, oh, I should include that it has a spare. I got to be honest. This is probably a decent Jeep. At a 2011, it's probably a first year production 3.6 V6, which it doesn't tell me in the description over here. Based on the interior, we've got that nice interior package, which is the new, the upchurched interior. You took the time to do this eBay head unit. It looks decent. I like it. Fitment's fine. It probably is a decent Jeep if you can get it down around that $20,000 mark. I'll be honest with you, in the environment we're at, the market and how crazy, tires and wheels look fresh. It's got fenders. It's got that kind of stuff. So go out, use it, enjoy it, and it got all of the lights as long as it's wired decently. I'd like to see under the hood maybe. Did it sell me? No. I don't have a description. I don't know any of the components. I don't know the brands. I don't know, where's my money been spent. I'm going to give this one, just because I think the pictures were pretty good. They were dark. But you gave me the gauge cluster and you gave me some interior, you gave me some exterior, that kind of stuff. This one's gonna hit around the 2.713 stars. Yeah, that's right. I'm out to the thousands place. All right, moving on to our next option. 1988 Jeep Wrangler, $4,000. Whoop. There it is. Look at this. Look at this grill. Look at that grill. This is awesome. There's something going on here because these are TJ Wrangler. So like go like a 98 Jeep Wrangler. This is a TJ fender and a TJ flare and a TJ grill, but a YJ hood. So the appropriate hood for an 88, but the fenders, the flares, the grill, all TJ Wrangler. And we have our leaf springs here, and we have kind of our OE design wheel. This isn't terrible. It's not good, but based on this hood gap right here, but this isn't terrible. This is kind of a cool blue Jeep, driven 300,000 miles. Is that possible? Is that really a thing? All right, let's see. 1988 Jeep Wrangler YJ, 6-cylinder engine, auto transmission, 2-inch body lift, 2.5-inch suspension lift, TJ front grille and fenders, yep, rust-free, Arizona title, tow bar included for the full price offer. Price does not include hardtop. Selling the hardtop separate, available through a different post. Doors are sold. So at $4,000, you don't get doors and you don't get a top. What in tarnation are you supposed to do with this? I mean, at least sell the doors with the Jeep. $4,000, not a bad price, but it's definitely interesting. And why did you sell the doors separate? They didn't make you that much. I mean, they're clean. I bet you they did make money. I don't know. That's not bad. Look how clean that is. I'm a YJ guy at heart. I love them. Look at that nice interior. It's been, this nothing says Southwest America like, the background here. Look at this. This is awesome. Clean YJ. Look at that old school crank window. Totally 88s. Late 80s. Yeah, pretty uneventful here. Decent rubber. This is this tire's off of a TJ at a later date. Definitely see the body lift. I don't love the body lifts. I like a 1-inch body lift, not a 2, not a 3, but a 1. Fender line is what I can tell here. It's not bad. OE bumper for the YJ, OE shackles here. Got a nice landscape. I know those of you who are listening, if you know, landscape photos sell. Here's your sport bar, not the family bar. That's kind of, tells me I'm here to party. I'm definitely out of the 80s with a sport bar. Yeah, and definitely here's your auto, because here's your column up here, and there's nothing down here. So, not a bad little driver. Clean doors, clean interior. Ah, wow, that is sharp. if you have the face only a mother can love, and you like what's going on here with the TJ front end on the YJ, this might be worth $4,000. It's honestly not bad. Um, Interesting. Yeah, and it's so rust free at did it tell me what engine? 6-cylinder. So it's got the 258. It's probably got some, you didn't show me any pictures of the engine bay. I want to know what's going on in there. Have you modified it? Have you done any electrical work, ignition? 258s they were still carbureted, but they had this really rude computer that sort of made them work. But this is not bad. Not a bad listing. Great pictures, good lighting, pretty clear. Showed me some of the underside. Not all the underside, but some of it. I know those of you who are from other parts of the country, shooting from underneath are less important than it is around here in the Rust Belt, but not bad. All right, this bad boy, this is getting a 3.92 stars. This is a good listing. And if you would have, told me, given me a gauge cluster shot, show me that 300,000 miles. If you would have told me why it has a TJ clip on there, if you would have shot me from underneath, you would have bumped up some stars, but decent nonetheless. All right, last one for the day. Jump in here, see what this is. I don't know. That's like an early JK. Come on, give me a good shot. Oh, we got the Punisher. Oh, we're back. Okay, maybe there's not an actual lead picture. Well, I guess we'll pretend that that's it. 2009 Jeep Wrangler X Sport Utility. Jeep Wrangler X, just by the way. $16,000 two-door. Not bad. Driven 146,000 even miles. Auto transmission, exterior green, interior gray. They took the time to fill this stuff out. I appreciate that. Shows me that you're serious about selling it. Selling my 2009 two-door Jeep Wrangler 4x4. Everything works as it should. Last picture is everything that's been done. Miles will go up because it's my daily from Mud Toy and Good Daily. Oh, Fun Mud Toy. Helps if I can read. Fun Mud Toy and Good Daily Driver. PM for more information or pictures. 17,000 or best offer. Open to trades. Now, why does the listing say 17 and up here it says 16? What? 17 or 16? Already, I know it's a OBO. This thing's coming down to 14. If you know, that's what we're doing. We're doing 14 or trades. I'm going to trade you a Chihuahua. What kind of trades? At least the Gladiator guy, he specifically said what he was interested in. All right, we can see got the Rugged Ridge snorkel. They got the small, the small fenders here. Got the OE side step. Little tire wheel thing going on there. Pretty average looking front. Got the import LEDs. I think it's louvered. Is the hood louvered or no? That's a graphic. That's the Punisher flag graphic, which I actually really like. I think it's kind of cool. Just me. This is so dark and this is so bright. That's a beautiful sunshiny day. I'm certain that that's what you were trying to take a picture of, was this beautiful sunshine back in here, the blue sky and nice white fence. Certainly wasn't the Jeep that you're trying to sell. And it's portrait, not landscape. Portrait again. There's that Punisher flag thing. Like I said, I think it's kind of cool. I don't think portrait pictures are cool, but here we are. Yep, there's our snorkel. Yep, it's a nice snorkel. And there's our interior. We got the little red grab handles, nice little pop of color. Look how far forward the seat is. All right, whatever. And, make sure you cover up that license plate. We don't want that very public registered item being passed around the internets. Factory rear bumper, a little 2-inch hitch, full-size spare. Bonus points. Portrait. You lost them. All right, so pros, 3-inch rough country lift kit, 35-inch tires, Smittybilt 9.5-pound winch, matching spare. Like I said, you got points. Touchscreen radio. Did I see a touchscreen in the pictures? Flowmaster exhaust, fully functional snorkel, lots of tread on tires, ice cold AC, rough country fender covers. Is there a cons list? Oh, there's my There's my picture of the interior. Was there a con? This is pros, no cons. Okay, you tried. You know, A for effort, maybe. All right, you're not getting participation awards here. Another beautiful blue sky picture. All right, lots of portrait pictures, not a lot of like documented. This is what's going on. I would have loved you to tell me what you were willing to trade for. I don't know, guys. Do you think it's worth 16? You know, maybe in today's market, if it runs and drives really nice, but I don't know if the ad tells me that. I don't know if it does. I mean, 3-inch rough country lift. Show me it. Show me pictures on the underneath. All I can see is some really dark pictures and none of the suspension. So maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I think overall, this listing is, I'm going to have to give you a 2.467 stars. That's right, 2.467. Bring it. It's not a bad listing, but I didn't reach in and pull the cash out. All right, folks, here is the part of the program where we just make up a random listing of saying what was worth my money. If I actually had the pot of cash ready to rock and roll, I was looking for the project. What listing made me buy it? What vehicle is the best bang for your buck for what you're getting? I got to tell you, in fourth place is going to be the 2011 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Sport Utility 4-door. It might be a great Jeep. Honestly, it might, but you don't tell me. I would love to know. It's clean. The listing, the pictures are fair. They're artistic. There's a lot of bolt-ons, but I don't know if it's actually worth that money. And you didn't convince me to come out my pocket to take this off your hands. Third is coming in with the 2009 Jeep Wrangler X Sport. You know what? Decent Jeep, not bad priced. I think you're open to negotiate, and maybe I'll throw in a Chihuahua on the side and get it for 10G. I don't know, but not a bad Jeep and not a bad miles for what it is. Second to best is going to be the Gladiator. Honestly, great Jeep. Beautiful. Might be a little high in the dollar range, but super clean and well worth the money at this time. It's going to make somebody a really nice rig in the very near future. And honestly, your best bang for the buck is going to be the TJYJ conglomeration at $4,000, completely rust-free with a 6-cylinder auto. You know what? Anybody can jump in there and drive it. They're going to need a hardtop and they're going to need doors. But for the price point and for the foundation they're getting, it's a great start and easy money to get into Jeeping. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you found something fun, interesting, crazy. Have you got a good deal? Have you got a raw deal? We're here to know about it. We work on Jeeps every single day. We love the car and auto industry. I think what's happening with vehicles being for sale is absolutely nuts, but we're living in it. Here we are. Things are going for crazy money. People are buying and selling and trading like crazy, and a lot of people are coming out on top. So let us know. Have you done something cool with your vehicle? Have you got something new? Have you unloaded something? Leave us something in the comments. We love hearing from you. And if you saw a really crazy, fun, something interesting, send us a link and maybe it'll end up being on here as we review it in the very near future. Until then, folks, Neil from SFJ4x4.com. Jeep on.